Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, and you know what that means? It's story time. And hey, I got my lawn chair here, and you'll find out why as we get along here. All right. Well, this story happens to be a true story. And parents, don't let your kids try this at home. All right. Born in 1949 in Los Angeles, California, Larry Walters had originally wanted to be a pilot in the Air Force, but poor eyesight prevented him from reaching his goal. Instead, he became a truck driver. To me, that's a little humorous because he's driving a truck with poor eyesight. That's kind of like me. Never mind. He was living a quiet life in San Pedro, California, when he saw his chance to achieve his dream of flying. With the help of his girlfriend, he attached 45 helium-filled weather balloons to an aluminum lawn chair. He christened it Inspiration 1. On October the 2nd, 1982, he strapped on a parachute, packed up his lawn chair with sandwiches, a bottle of soda, a camera, a CB radio, and a pellet gun, and settled in his lawn chair for a ride. He intended to fly into the Mojave Desert and then use his pellet gun to shoot out balloons one at a time so he would descend to the desert slowly. Instead, however, he ended up flying much higher than he had intended, shooting up 16,000 feet into the air and drifting into controlled airspace over the Los Angeles International Airport. Walters became nervous and used his CB radio to call in to air traffic control and warn them of his presence. He was spotted by at least 2 commercial pilots who also alerted air traffic controllers and the Federal Aviation authorities. Larry Walters was fearful that if he popped the balloons, he would become unbalanced and fall out of his chair. However, after flying for over 45 minutes, he eventually got up the courage to shoot out some of the balloons. He descended slowly, and after a total of 90 minutes in the air, safely reached the ground. His balloons, however, became entangled on the power lines in Long Beach on the way down, causing a 20-minute power outage over the whole city. When he finally came back to Earth, he was arrested and briefly held by Long Beach authorities, and eventually given a $4,000 fine for violating federal aviation regulations. The fine was later dropped to only $1,500, and Larry became something of a minor celebrity. He told the press, "The flight was something I had always wanted to do. I had this dream for 20 years. And if I hadn't done it, I would have ended up in the funny farm." Well, he earned the nickname Lawn Chair Larry and was invited to appear on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson and The Late Night with David Letterman. In a less complimentary achievement, he was also granted the 1982 Honorable Mention from the Darwin Awards and the First Place Award from the Bonehead Club of Dallas, Texas. Lawn Chair Larry tried to capitalize on his fame and quit his job as a truck driver to become a motivational speaker. Unfortunately, he was never able to successfully get his speaking career off the ground and struggled in his later life to make money from the lecture circuit. He gifted the famous lawn chair to a neighborhood boy named Jerry, although he is said to have later regretted giving it away after the Smithsonian Institute contacted him, wanting him to donate it to them. Jerry kept the chair, but later loaned it to the San Diego Air and Space Museum for an exhibit in 2014. Sadly, Lawn Chair Larry committed suicide in 1993. He broke up with his girlfriend of 15 years and was not able to hold down a steady job. Sadly, he said, as some of his last words, "I just don't have anything to live for." Now, that's kind of a sad story, isn't it? Lawn Chair Larry saying he had nothing to live for. It reminded me of what Paul said in Philippians chapter 1, verse 21. "For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain." Well, I sure wish someone would have told Lawn Chair Larry about Jesus, don't you? Because maybe if they would have, he wouldn't have thought that he had nothing to live for. Now, I don't know about you, but hey, I have something to live for, and I hope you do too. And God bless you as you live for that this week. And may Jesus Christ be honored and glorified by the way you live your life. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We'll see you next time.